happy weekend. I know I look a little weird, but that's because most of my face is done because we are going to play around with the items I received in the Ice Cream Beauty bag for the month of September. If you haven't seen those unboxings, they're live. Pretty much all the other unboxings are live as well. I think you'll really enjoy them. But today's going to be the day where we're going to put these items to the test. I know a lot of people agreed with me on the Bella Pier that as long as it was featured in a beauty bag, and for this price point, it would make sense. But if it were to be like, I don't think anyone wants to see a kit like this in an Ipsy or a BoxyCharm or a more expensive beauty box. So a bag is good because it's only like $12, $13. And you are getting way more stuff. So like it's a full-on kit. So technically with the kit, you get 3 items. But if you look at it individually, this has 4 items. So you're getting a total of 6 items technically. But anyway, I look like an Oompa Loompa, and that is not me saying that. My husband said, you look a little orange. You look like an Oompa Loompa. I said, that's because of this, and I have no blush, and I haven't set. Like, calm down. But we're going to fix the Oompa Loompa-ness, okay? We're going to try the powder first. So I am going to apply my concealer. For those of you who always want the details on the products I am applying, I try. I tend to forget, but I try. So this is my Gerard Cosmetics Perfect Cover Concealer in medium golden. I'm going in with a sponge. I'll kind of blend it out. The Rachel Couture setting powder is a translucent powder, but it's in light. I remember the last one I got, I think it was in medium, or it was in fully translucent, or banana. Maybe it was banana, but I remember it worked, and it was a little more on the yellow side. This here says translucent light, and it is a white powder. So I'm slightly concerned that this is gonna make my under eye look way too bright. But I don't know, we're gonna try this together. So we are going to get some powder. Yeah, man, that powder is white. I'm gonna do what I always do. Application will always be the same. Tapped into the cap, grabbed some powder, and then I'm removing the excess, and then I'll apply it, but I'm gonna start off out here just in case it's too much. I don't want it to accumulate on the inner corner. Now you guys remember my initial reaction on this powder. I was like, ooh, because of it being such a white powder. And you know, translucent isn't always really translucent, so you kind of have to be careful. See, I don't look orange like that anymore. He's crazy. All right, I mean, it definitely looks set and it doesn't look too bright. So I probably can get away with using this powder. It looks pretty. It's more of a satin, so it's not a flat matte. It's not super shiny, but it adds some dimension to the under eye. Like, it just looks graceful. And then the center of my forehead and the brow. Oh my God, I made a mess. You guys, it's on my mouse, it's on the keyboard. I made a mess. All right, so I'm not gonna say no to the powder. I actually changed. See, we have the right to change our minds based on my first impressions. When I did the little swatchy swatch on my hand, I was like, I don't know, but it actually looks pretty good. I feel like once I'll go in with blush, everything is gonna fuse together beautifully, but I don't even know what I'm doing with my eyes yet, so I don't know what tone to go with when it comes to the blush. So remember, you get a 4-piece kit. You get the eyeliner, you get this shimmer situation, you get a primer, and the quad. I'm also glad a lot of you guys agreed that it could be hit or miss on whether or not the formula is going to work. A lot of people haven't tried this quad. I don't recall if I've tried this quad or not, to be fair. So we are going to try this together, and we're gonna see whether or not it works. Let's see. There's one, by the way, there's a Temu palette that I'm supposed to use here with you guys. It's like vibrant and stuff. Yeah, it's like a dupe for the Maybelline ones. Still haven't used that. I need to kind of get my stuff together and get that filmed for you guys and do the alter ego try on also so we can see how that looks. So that's the primer. It is a nude shade. You don't need a lot. I dipped, and it's fairly thick. So it's going to be very different than the clean canvases, because the clean canvases are a loose cream. So you dip very lightly and that little bit just glides beautifully, and you can apply it on both eyes. With this one, you really have to kind of go in and do one of these to get the product out. So it's more of like a thicker balm situation, this over here. Let's dip into the quad and see how this all works out. I'm gonna dip into the lighter brown. This is gonna be like a crease transition out here. Cam just threw a tantrum, so I had to step away. Oh, the terrible twos. Ty never did any of that to us. So this is all new to me. And I'm pre-filming this video because my niece's birthday was on the 14th, which for me, it would have been yesterday. I'm filming this on Friday. And she's so simple, or she's being really simple. She requested to go rollerblading, which I'm actually impressed about the fact that kids still want to do that. So we're going to take her. I will not be skating because I have a bad hip and a bad ankle and a fractured tailbone from years ago. I have zero business skating. With my luck, I'll end up getting hurt. I'm good. So I'm going to skip on the skating. I'm going to go dip into the deeper shade. Definitely skipping. Oh, okay. Definitely skipping on the skating going forward. I don't need another injury. And with my luck, I will get injured. Even though I was actually very good at skating. But I'm going to skip on that. But that happened. And this morning, today's Friday. This morning, I went to take Ty to school. And a truck almost crashed into my car because they did not put their signal and they merged into, or tried to merge into, my lane. And my kids, both of them, were in the car. Ay, Dios mío. Just, I'm going to blend the edge of that away so it'll be nice and gradient. I'm just going to kind of go back and forth. It has been stress central, anxiety. I don't know why. I've been like on anxiety mode lately. So I've had weird heart palpitations, crazy muscle spasms. I get thirsty, and I know it's anxiety because the moment I sit and relax, it goes away. But stress can, you know when they say stress can kill you? Oh my goodness, I kind of see it. Kind of. It's weird. I'm going to go back in, no additional product. I want to make sure this outer area is nice and deep. Listen, I'm impressed with the two browns so far. They're doing their job and they're doing it really well. And do I have any fallout? Let's see. Zero fallout so far. Whatever's left, I will apply under the eye. For this, I dipped into the pan a little bit because there wasn't enough product on the brush to get like the same effect. All right, and then I'm going to grab an angled brush. I'm going to go into this copper shade. Wish me luck. I'm going to apply that. Oh, wow. I'm going to apply that starting like on the inner corner, which is why I got the angled one. And I'm going to bring it about midway. I'm going to kind of leave it there. That was actually pretty easy to apply. Look. Okay, I'm going to put this away. I'm going to use the eyeliner. Let's see. I'm going to apply. I don't recall if I've tried the eyeliner and whether or not I liked it. So I'll apply a little bit of eyeliner. I don't feel like it did anything. Hold on. Is it even? Ooh, look. Oh, no. This isn't gonna. Okay, so in order to get it to actually work, I'm really gonna have to press really hard. I'm not doing that on my waterline or on the top. So the eyeliner is a flop out of the kit. I can't even get it back in. So I'll set this to the side. Why am I singing a song? I don't know. But that's, I mean, it's patchy and like in this area, it's really dark, but that's because I pressed really, really hard. I moved forward, applied a liner, built up my lashes. These are mine. I'm using, oh, where is it? The Man Eater Waterproof by Tarte. It's amazing. I got it at my Ipsy. So happy about that. It's one of my favorite mascaras, but I really built it up on the outer corners mostly so it'll look nice and smoky. I ended up not really smoking the eye out because it wasn't necessary. It's just pretty on its own. And then I applied my blush. Girl, that eyeliner sucked. It's dry. It's not a kohl. Is it? Is it gel? Girl, this is not a gel. Gel eyeliner. Like, I'm really pressing to have to get pigment. And a gel is supposed to glide. she ain't gliding. So the eyeliner is going to be a no for me personally. Everything else was actually pretty nice. I do still have, where is it? I still only have to use the eye candy. So I was thinking, where would I apply this? Because the eye is pretty on its own. I think I'll apply some on the inner corner just so that there will be a gradient between this shade, the copper, and then the brown. So let me get a trusty little brush. Let's give it a nice swatch so you'll see, oh, it's a champagne shade. So here's the shade inside of the packaging. And there goes the shade swatched. Very pretty. It moves, but it dries down. Okay, so it's perfect that I forgot I had this because it's going to go on the inner corner in here. See for a little pop of color. And then you know what we'll do? We'll do a little bit up here. I don't know what I did to my eyebrows, but they look fantabulous today. I'm not mad at the eyebrows at all. And I typically do not highlight anywhere on my nose, but we're going to do that today. So I'll start off here, just in case it dries down. I don't want it to look chunky. And then I'll blend out the other areas. It's very, very faint, so you won't see it as much, which is awesome. Just a little circular motion here. Yeah, this is a product that although it's beautiful, you have to work on it and work it through quickly. Otherwise, it's going to start to dry down, and then it may look patchy when you start blending it. But it looks good. I'm not mad at it. I'm glad I applied it on the inner corner versus all over the eye. Out of the $50 kit, the only thing that's no bueno is going to be the gel eyeliner because there's no gel in it. Like, it's just an eyeliner, and it's not rough. It's just dry. Maybe it's expired. I don't know. I'm going to line my lips, and then we can try the Rachel Couture lip gloss. I was actually really excited about this shade. The only thing that throws me off, it smells like roses, and I don't know why. They could have gone fragrance-free with this one. They really could have, and it would have been a gem. Because look how pretty that is. And it feels moisturizing. I cracked my lips. I don't know how, but they're cracked. So something hydrating and moisturizing like this is beautiful. It's a very, very pretty shade. It's very complimentary to any look when you look at it because it's a pink, but it's a wearable pink. It's pretty sheer, so you can use any lip liner with it. I smell roses, and I find it weird. But what do you guys think? Would you wear a lip gloss that smells like straight up flowers, like roses? It's right there in your nose. Otherwise, everything else performed really well. It looks really pretty, and I'm not mad at it. First impressions, my initial thought was like the eyeshadow palette is more than likely going to be inconsistent and patchy because that's what typically happens with Bella Pierre. Never did I think that the eyeliner was going to be the flop. And honestly, I'm okay with that because this quad, the story is really pretty. She's pigmented, and I'm really, really not mad at her. So that flop was for sure a surprise. If you enjoy makeup tutorials, tips, and tricks from a makeup artist, beauty boxes, unboxings, and all that stuff, I've got dedicated playlists for you guys. I'm recommending here on screen. I'm really hoping you consider checking them out. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye, guys.